Good morning to you. I finally got my coop finished. It was a lot of work. It took me about 4 weeks. I built it by myself. Um, as you can see, I have all kinds of things spread about in my garden. I just wanted to show you my coop and my new chickens. I've had them, tomorrow will be a week, and I think they're settling in pretty good. Reinforced the run with the hardwire mesh, and I had an old rain barrel, so I emptied it out and moved it over here and hooked it up so the chickens could have water source all the time, 24/7. I'll take you inside and let you see it from the inside. I built all the doors and reinforced them and put the locks on and made all kinds of things for them to climb on. Good morning, ladies. Good morning, ladies. How are y'all? How are you guys? How are you guys today? You guys doing good? I have 9 and I've named them all. I have Granite, Checkers, Purdy, Goldie, Chestnut, Tangerine, Charlotte, and Beauty, and Goldie. I think I've named them all. But I made them swings here. They have not yet tried them, but maybe they will. I ended up putting a shield here because this is the south side, and they have their what do you call it, dust bath or sand bath in behind there, and I wanted to block the wind and rain from it a little bit. My basket here for when they eventually start laying eggs. These are my feeders here. I'm trying to get them used to them. Some of them are eating out of them, and some of them are still eating out of the bowl. Underneath is where their sand bath is, and they've got a few pieces of driftwood that they can perch on if they so choose. This is their nesting boxes. So if you can see there, I made 4, 4, 9, and my coop will eventually hold upwards of 20 or 25. I painted a chicken and called it Mama's Coop. So that's kind of cool. This is the watering system that is hooked up to the rain barrel, and they're getting used to that. I've got them their ladder, which is at about 35 degrees, 38 degrees, and their entry door, and I decided late in the game to add a window for them so they would have the sunlight coming from the east. So I have reinforced everything with hardwire mesh all the way around the bottom, outside around everything, and I ended up not having enough fence slats, so I had a piece of tin that I used there. I really think they're pretty much enjoying it. This is their clean out door, and I put a leg on, if you can see, so when it opens up it doesn't flop down. I did put them a ventilation system in their door, and around the top all the way, other three sides have the hardwire mesh around, so they have good ventilation. Their nesting boxes from the inside, and their roosting bars. I don't know, I think the top one I'm going to lower about 4 inches to keep it a little bit lower from the hardwire mesh there. But it is, let's see, 8 foot by 8 foot on the inside. I did the what do you call it, chicken wire across the top, and reinforced with some netting over top of that to keep squirrels or what have you from crawling on there. So they're getting used to me, I'm getting used to them. It has been a lot of work to get it all ready. I think one of the hardest things was putting the ceiling part on and getting it wrapped around this tree here securely. So the white bed rail there, or headboard, was from my first husband's Kenneth childhood. He slept in that bed as a little boy, and I think that's kind of cool. This side here of the coop is all meant for storage. It's pretty good size. I did shelves, and I've got all of their food and their bedding in there, and I covered it with tin so it could run out, all of the rain or what have you could run out the back side of the fence. I also learned to roof with shingles for the very first time doing this project. The run space is about 30 feet by 15 feet, and I hope you guys like what you see. It is not an inexpensive adventure, but I'm sure that it will be worth it in the long run. I didn't want to buy a pre-made coop. I wanted to design it on my own, and I didn't write down a single plan. I just built it as I went. I kept sending my husband back for more lumber. It's kind of funny, but he never said a word. He's the one that thought we should have some chickens. So we have chickens, and I'm pretty happy with the outcome. There's the roof and the netting across the top to keep predators off the roof. In a week's time, we haven't seen anything get in or have any problems. I put solar lights up around it, so if anything comes around at night, they will automatically come on and hopefully deter them. But this is my coop. This is my coop, and I'm really happy with it. Thanks for taking the tour with me, and I hope that you guys have a blessed day, and think about getting chickens. Think about getting chickens. They're very remarkable animals. Watching them sitting out here in the morning, drinking my cup of coffee, and just watching them play. They forage and play around with each other, jump, and they're just remarkable animals. I think I've already fallen in love with them, and that's a good thing. Alright guys, I'm just going to say peace out. Have a blessed day.